everybody, and welcome to Random Rhapsody's Æther Shanties. I am Matthew R. Dawson. What?
Wrong game.
Not quite.
Oh, sorry. Shit.
Close.
Goddamn. Let me try that one more time. It's been a
Wrong week.
day. Wrong week. Anyway.
We'll fix it in post.
Ouch. That's like when your parent calls you by the wrong name.
Remember in the first one when you were always calling us the Fab Five?
That's true. That's true. That would always happen. Let's try that again. Howdy, everybody, and welcome to Random Rhapsody's Æther-Tech Wars.
Yeah.
I am Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and GM for this Pathfinder 2E campaign. And joining me around my virtual table tonight are Brandie, Brie, Delioth, Dyto, and John. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hey,
Hi,
everyone.
We're doing so great today. Now, before we begin, we do have a few announcements to get through, starting with a word from our sponsor for this campaign, XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcam. Using this program, you can protect your privacy while you work or play remotely by blurring the background, removing it entirely, or putting your favorite pictures in the background instead. You can download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use the coupon code RANDOM with a capital R, you can get 10% off of your purchase. You can find our referral link in the chat and show description. This week, we've got two different campaigns playing. First off, on Wednesday, we have Dreams of Infinity, our Magi Knights Awakening campaign. And our heroes are locked in the middle of a battle on top of a rooftop. That's going to be a lot of fun to finish up. After that, on Thursday, that campaign and that game is on at 6 p.m. Central this Wednesday. Then, on Thursday, we have Tyranny of Dragons. That's a D&D 5e campaign, and it is at 7 p.m. Central Time. Now, you can keep up to date in our schedule and everything we do here on the network by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV, on Twitter as @random_Rhapsody, on Blue Sky as Random Rhapsody, and on TikTok as Random Rhapsody_TV. And that's it. That's our announcements. So join us as we return to the broken world of Loroupa and journey with a group of Pathfinders who have unwittingly found themselves embroiled in the Æther-Tech Wars. Howdy, everybody. We're back. If you watch our campaigns, you know how we do our recaps. I offer up the Random Rhapsody coin, which is good for a free reroll during the session. If I do the recap, I get the coin, which is pretty dangerous for me because I'll use it in all sorts of ways. But hey, if y'all want me to, I'll definitely do that recap. What do you say?
Listen, I have been campaigning for you to do it, but they kind of twisted my arm, so I'll do it this time.
Whatever.
Fair enough, fair enough. Well, in that case, Draven, tell us what happened last time on the Æther-Tech Wars.
Dear Owen, I hope this letter finds you well. Currently, the group and I are busy with our mission. Kikiro and I got caught in a slight predicament where we were being followed by some, what we assume were spies of Nomengard. We attempted to set a trap, but after losing our patience and waiting around too long, we took to the rooftops and leapt across the city. After getting a bit lost, we were able to get some nice directions and find the flying crane. There, we went into the sewers in search of Shadow and the rest of the Thieves Guild. I guess we were taking a bit too long because my sixth sense told me that something else was going on with the rest of the group. I assume they probably meandered to a random tavern, and I feel like Maiko probably put on a really nice show dancing, and Malachi also put on a performance that was a performance, but I'm sure he did wonderful. If you ask him, he did great. But I think their distractions probably got a little too distracting, and that was too much for Aeden, who inevitably would tie people's shoes together. You know, if they were to do something like that, I'm sure that would lead to a brawl, because none of that group knows how to resist laughing at other people. Anyways, back to us. Kikiro and I were greeted by some very friendly thieves who showed us kind of the way through the sewers and led us all the way to where Shadow is located. There, we had a wonderful talk, he and I, and I thanked him for helping us by giving him some information, as well as asking if he would help us with Zormander in the future. He agreed, but I did have to promise that we would steal an item called a Dream Rod from the Conclave. I'm sure it's fine. I try to do good, but I feel like the greater good may require me to do something not good. Anyways, Jorun will understand, I'm sure. And, oh, there goes my sixth sense again. Oh, it feels like there's an unnecessary combat taking place somewhere. I just know it. Hopefully it's incorrect. Anyways, take care, Owen, your student, the Raven.
Love it. Very nice. Okay, there you go. There's that random Rhapsody coin. Don't forget to use it, though. It's only going to last the session. Well then. Pathfinders. While Draven and Kikiro make their way back to the Conclave, I guess? I don't know. Maiko, Malachi, and Aeden are, as Draven's sixth sense is telling them, in the middle of yet another bar fight. You've managed to piss off half a dozen dudes of various species who all appeared to be miners. You know, the pickaxe variety. They're pissed off that their shoes are tied together, and y'all are laughing and mocking them, and that Malachi threw beer bottles at them, and Aeden has blasted them.
One guy.
And Aeden blasted them with colors from her laughing, and yeah, there's just all sorts of stuff going on. So, to start things off, Pathfinders in the bar, Maiko, Malachi, and Aeden, why don't you go ahead and roll for initiative? Now, while we're doing that, we should probably check in real quick with Draven and Kikiro. They have just left the hideout of the Cerulean Syndicate, the Thieves Guild that operates throughout Loroupa. The both of you have just climbed up from the sewers behind the Flying Crane Tavern and are standing in the shadowy alleyway behind it. My question to you is just this. What are your plans from here? Are you just heading back to the Conclave?
First and foremost, grabbing my shield and immediately putting it back on. It's my security blanket. I need it.
Yeah, you know, it's exactly where you left it, tucked up behind some trash cans.
Perfect. I'm just going to put that back on and feel nice again. And then I think Draven's probably going to be, okay, so Kikiro, how are you feeling? If we want to sleep in the Conclave, we probably should head back, but we could just stay the night at the tavern if you're up for it. Have a drink or two. What are you feeling, my friend?
I could go for a drink at the pub. Stay there too.
Sure. Yeah. Do you want to go to the Flying Crane, or are you feeling more adventurous? Oh my god, that's a lot of
Flying
rolls.
Crane is right here.
That's a good point. My legs are tired. I had to do a lot of crouching. Let's head on in.
Trudging through the sewers. Hopefully they don't have too good of a dress code.
And on that note, I take my Ring of Minor Arcana and start cleaning myself with it.
Pop up prestidigitation for me. Let's see if it works the same way as in D&D.
All right, let's see if I can prestidigitation. Oh shoot! I mean, I can. How can I send it in? Doop, pop in.
Quote.
Oh no. Let me see. What's the best way to show proper? I could just, I guess, copy and paste it. Tidy, color clean, or soil an object of light bulk or less. You can affect an object of one bulk with 10 rounds of concentration, or larger object for 1 minute per bulk.
Okay. So it's going to take you a little bit of time, but you are going to be able to clean off your robes, your pants, the bottom of your boots, whatever, from trudging in the sewer. So that's probably what the two of you are doing while this combat is going on halfway across town. So let's get back to that. Okay, here we go. So, Aeden was on top of the table that got flipped over, which means that she is now kind of just crouching there on the floor between the table and that dwarf who had the shoelaces tied. He looks quite dazzled right now and like just holding his head, like his eyes are just fluttering a little bit. But oddly enough, the first person to react is the old orc that was sitting in the very back of the of this bar table. He is going to be, let's see, I think he's going to be moving forward on his first turn. He is going to, let's see, where is this? There it is. 5, 15, 20, 25. That's his first turn. Second turn, he is going to step to move into range of Maiko. And Maiko, he is, well, he's coming up to just take a big O swing at you. Is a 19 hit?
No.
Nice. His fists are up, this big old orc. He comes swinging at you, and you just duck down, kind of dodge underneath the fist strike. He's following it up. 12 is also going to miss. Wait a minute, no, sorry. He moved twice, so that was only been in the first one. Ignore that second one. But anyway. That is it for his turn. Maiko, you're up next. What are you doing?
Yeah. Give me a second. Because oh yeah, this is a new one. I think I'm going to do something that might be a little bit fun here. I just got to figure out how to do this. Because I want to use Dazzling Diversion on this guy. Maybe. To start. No. Yes, actually, yes, I do want to do this. Okay. So, how do I pop this up for you so you can see it? Can I do that? Nope, that's not it. Hold on. Bear with me here. I just got to remember how to use this this particular one. Oh, and also this is a whole new thing for me. This is a new feat.
Oh yeah.
There we go. That is what I'm doing. I am going to. I guess I faint. Not faint, but I'm the FEINT.
Yeah, a feint.
So I can try to dazzle this guy so that he will be dazzled the next time he tries to hit me.
Yeah, I like it. So you're basically going to have to attempt a deception check against your target's perception DC.
I mean, not great, but 13.
Let's see, what is this guy's perception? Looks like that is going to be a failure.
Yeah, I figured. Well, I tried. That didn't work, so I'm just gonna attack him. Hit him with my fist. This is 19.
A 19 does hit.
For 3.
Okay, 3 points of damage to the half-orc. Or to the orc, sorry. You still got one more action.
Alright. And I guess I just hit him again. A 9 misses.
9 definitely misses.
I think that's it, because I guess we're just going to have an all-out brawl.
I'm just slapping them around.
Basically.
It's fine.
I mean, I'm not going to pull a weapon until somebody else does.
Yeah, if they escalate, then I'll escalate. But till then, we're having a tussle. It's a scrap.
It's just
This is a character building scrap.
Yeah, it's just a friendly little tavern brawl. I mean,
Sure, why not? Well, next up is one of the individuals who aren't dazzled. I mean, in all fairness, you guys did throw beer bottles at them. I just want to throw that out there.
Okay, the dude came up and grabbed me by the collar.
And
right?
he hit him with a beer bottle.
And then I hit him, yeah, because he was going to attack me. He was threatening me.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't just chucking beer bottles for no reason.
I'm gonna have to do a thing on my turn.
This dude is just going to be moving forward as well, coming after you, Maiko. First is a 13. That's going to miss.
yes, it is.
And a 12 is also going to miss. That's it for his turn. Malachi, you're next.
Oh my god. Okay. So they're just kind of standing there. Let's see. This guy, is this the guy who was, no, this is the guy who was like dazzled and stunned and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, that is one of them. That's the one that like critically, yeah.
Okay. So do I get any like bonus if I were to attack him for him being stunned?
Let's see here. Let's see.
This might be my only Okay, I'm definitely gonna draw this Ebola because I need something that is not a weapon, but that also won't require me to get out from behind cover.
Trying to figure out what all it does here. Bear with me 1 second. Why is it not? Okay, you become senseless, you can't act, stunned, so they can't act. Stun means they lose all of their actions for the duration.
Okay.
So basically it's just they lost all their actions.
Okay. So my idea is I want to spin the bola, and I want to aim for his legs to see if I can just entangle his legs and subdue him. So it says bola can do ranged trip. Trip with the athletics skill at a distance up to the weapon's first range increment. So I guess I make... Do I make a strike?
Yeah, you're going to make a ranged attack with the bola.
Okay, okay. That's a 27.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. So I don't know, does it still deal damage if I'm tripping him? As with using any melee weapon, a ranged trip doesn't deal any damage. Okay. So yeah, I'm just attempting to trip him.
Yeah, let's see, range. Okay, let's use a trip.
Range trip.
A range trip lets you use the athletic action trip within the first range increment.
Okay, so I would make an athletics check?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Okay.
So it's not an attack with it, you just...
Okay.
Correct.
Can we use my roll, which was an 18, plus my athletics?
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Let's see, what is my athletics? My athletics is -1, so 17.
So that would make it a 17?
Yeah.
Okay. So you throw it and it kind of wraps around him a little bit, but it doesn't wrap around tight enough to trip him.
I go, damn. Okay, so that was one action. Otherwise, I'm just kind of taking cover. Is there like a hold action or like a dodge action? Because I don't really want to...
There is a hold action.
See.
I don't remember.
Oh, actually, I could... You're right, I could just chuck bottles. I'll just chuck bottles at these guys. So if we have a few bottles laying around, I'll grab a bottle. And I'll chuck some.
Let's say there's probably a tankard or something. You all had tankards, so you can use that.
I'll throw a cup at him. So we'll do unarmed.
It would be an unarmed with at the second because your athletics was your first attack, technically.
Okay, so that still counts as an attack, even though it was the athletics contest?
Yes, athletics checks still count as attacks.
Alright, let me hit the right one then. This one. We got a 14 for throwing a bottle at that guy I just fucked up on hitting.
Yep, that is going to miss.
Okay. I go, damn, I'd reach for any other random thing in the vicinity and chuck that too. That's a nat 20, 21.
Yeah, that does hit.
Damn. I conk him between the eyes for like 1 damage. Wait, does that include my crit here? Oh, I should hit the critical button. That's right.
Yeah, that would have been a critical button.
I hit the damage button.
Just hit the critical button. It's fine.
Okay. 2. All right, boys.
2 points of damage. Yeah, like the dude's just standing there. He has that bolo like half wrapped around his body, just hanging there loosely, and then
I'm still hoping it'll work.
You chuck one tankard at it, it misses, goes right over his head. You throw the second one, it bonk right in the head, and he's just standing there, still stunned.
It makes a little boink sound.
Yeah, Maiko sees Malachi behind the table, like, just go, yes! Like I was redeemed with that minimal damage.
Mm-hmm. Roll yourself there.
What? It's some harmless fun, you know?
Well, that's it for your turn. It's actually that guy's turn next.
Good.
But he can't do anything because he's stunned. So he's just kind of stuck there.
Malachi thinks he did that.
But that
Just
should...
takes off one
I could
action.
see that. I could see Malachi see, that was me. That was
Well, hold
all
on.
me.
I gave
Let's
him a
see,
concussion
stunned.
with that tankard.
Stunned one just takes one action at the start of your turn, and
Love
then
it.
they get the rest still.
Okay, good to know.
Uh-oh.
So if that's the case, he
It's
is
okay, he
just-
is also blind.
He is also blind, and he is technically dazzled, but I think the blindness overtakes the dazzled. Yeah.
Yeah, overrides it. All normal terrain. It's difficult terrain.
Okay. So we're gonna say that getting hit in the head kind of knocks him out of that stupor. He's gonna flail about wildly. He is still blind.
Hit this guy next to him.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to use his second action to make a perception check to try to figure out where that came from. It's gonna get a -4 penalty. We're gonna see how well this works. Why won't it let me? Doesn't really have a perception button other than initiative on these character sheets. I'm trying to figure out how to
Interesting.
do that. Like
Maybe
there's a
it's
skill
safe.
section, but it doesn't have perception. It just has everything else. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to roll. I guess I'll just roll a d20. That's fine. Yeah, he has no clue where the hell that went. He is going to use the remainder of his turn to walk in the direction he thinks that is. 5, 10, let's see here. 5, 10, 15, 20, and boom! Hits a wall, goes stumbling backwards,
Malachi's
and
definitely
lands
like,
on his butt.
he's covering his mouth to try not to laugh loud. So good.
Wait, was his shoes tied too? Because that would be even funnier.
And he's dragging the bowler around.
I'm trying to remember how many did you successfully tie? Like 2 or 3 of them, I think. I think 3 of them.
I think I got like the whole table because I rolled a nat 20 on stealth and like a hella high thievery.
So that's
yeah,
even
they're-
funnier.
So they are. Yeah, that is still like shuffling a little bit.
Man, I want to hog tie this guy.
Maiko's also trying not to laugh.
I'm just gonna call this guy prone for right now. Okay, that's it for his turn. Next off is another one of those miners. This is a human man. He's kind of yelling, "Hey, what are you doing? They're over here!" He is going to shuffle drunkenly towards you, Malachi. 5, 10, 15, 20, right there. He is going to drunkenly try to take some swings at you.
Ooh, he's that drunk, is he?
Why is it not? Let's see if this works. There we go. First strike is a 15.
Nope. I just squirm out of the way.
And the second one is a 7.
Absolutely not. You're breaking the table.
Yeah, he's like kind of leaning over the edge of the table, just taking wild haymaker swings at you.
That's destruction of property.
Aeden, you're up next.
So I'm gonna use an action to fly up onto the edge of the upturned table.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to start singing I Have a Dream, but I am not Rapunzel. I am the drunken Cupid guy. In the diaper.
Oh.
This is a popular play we like to see.
Do I want to? Okay, I'm gonna regret this, but I'm gonna do it anyways.
No
And then
regrets.
once I'm face to face with the guy in front of me, I'm gonna smack him with an imaginary weapon of honey. So it's like just a big hand of honey.
So you create
Imaginary.
a simple weapon of force. So it's just like a big hand that appears over your regular hand. Why
Give
the
me just
hell
1
not?
second. Yes, that's basically it.
Love it. Go ahead and make your attack.
You're gonna kill this guy?
It would be so funny if they did.
Murder.
Like, I'm just singing and my hands are going wild, and then they just, like, duplicate into huge hands of honey.
Yeah.
And just gooey
This is
and
so-
dripping.
I'm not gonna, amp it. I also don't think the other guy is close enough. $24.
Yeah, that hits.
13 damage.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
It's
You
a casual bonk.
Yeah, like this big ass hand of gooey, dripping looking force honey just bitch slaps this guy. His head twists around, and you like the sound of the slap echoes throughout this bar. Like there's quite a few people in the bar, and they're all just watching this fight. And like more than a few of them cringe. Ooh. As that giant hand just slaps that man full force.
I should have probably used my action to shield, but I'm happy with my choices.
As long as you don't murder this man. Yeah, I slapped all the alcohol out of him. He's sober now. He's like, you know what? I shouldn't be getting in a fight at the bar. You're right. I should go home to my wife.
Yeah, I think that does that actually get rid of it with the.
No, I don't know. I just think it's fucking funny.
Okay, that does allow the guy to see you. So that's what that roll was. You slapped him so hard that he knows exactly where you are now, Aeden. I just looked it
And
up.
he's
You have
rethinking all of his life choices, and he's gonna go home and he's gonna like go to AA meetings, and he's gonna leave us alone, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be a better man.
I mean, listen, if I was drunk in a bar and starting fights and then I got the shit slapped out of me by what appears to be a child, I would also question my life
What am
choices.
I even doing here? Like, what? How did I fall so far?
Right. Yeah, he's definitely a little bit more sober. Is that all your turn, Aeden?
Yes, those are all 3 of my actions.
Love it. Okay. Next up is that dwarf that you just slapped the shit out of him. You rang his bell, and he's just focusing down. What? How are you so tiny? So I think I'm going to first off just make him do a will save to see whether or not your hit wakes up his brain.
Is that good? Seems good.
Wow, that was a nat 20 for a 25.
Huh?
Like, the dwarf kind of blinks a little bit. Well, he looks like down at you, Aeden. There's blood trickling down his nose. He focuses on you. Do you do anything as he focuses on you? Like, you have a half a second to, like, do something. No real actions, but this is narrative.
I'm not currently at my computer, so I'm not sure what kind of reactions I have.
Well, it's more of a, like, he's focusing on you. Do you smile at him? Do you flick him off? Yeah.
Do you say anything?
Oh, I'm still singing and dancing.
So you're just on the top of the edge of that table, singing and dancing, and he just focuses on you, and his mind is clear. He has that moment of clarity that drunks kind of sometimes do. Yeah, I'm good with this. And he's gonna stumble backwards. Now, that provides you an attack of opportunity if you want to take it, Aeden.
I don't have attack of opportunity.
Fair enough. Then you don't have to worry about that. He is going to stumble backwards a little bit. Fuck all this. I'm out of here. And he's going to go stumbling towards the door. That's 10, 25 feet. So right there. And he's just kind of stumbling towards the door. Next up, we got one more. This is the drow that was sitting at that table. What are you going, you fucking coward? Get back in here! He yells at the dwarf. He's going to move 5, 10, 15, 20.
Hey now.
Feet to right here. He is going to assist his buddy up. He's going to reach down and pick him up using his second action. That's going to get rid of this guy's prone condition.
Heartwarming.
He really didn't see a whole hell of a lot more than that. He is dazzled. Well, actually, I suppose he would have had to look for that person first. Let's do that real quick.
See if he finds him.
Yeah.
I just go, damn it, Aeden, you're running them all off just when it was getting good.
I can't help it if my singing and dancing is better than yours.
Yeah, I think I'm going to change that a little bit. He stumbles forward. He's looking for his buddy, having a hard time finding him. He's going to waste his action to do that. So that's it for his turn.
Is it really better if they're leaving? It's supposed to be bringing the crowd in.
So that's going to be the end of this round of combat. The rest of the patrons have been watching this. They've been kind of cheering a little bit, but the guy behind the bar is yelling, "Hey, don't be throwing my mugs! You gotta pay for that!"
I just pretend like he's not talking to me. Yeah, whoever did that was messed up. Cut that out.
Right. Let's go ahead and get things back in with the veteran here. He is at the top of turn order. He is taking 3 attacks at Maiko.
Oh.
First is a 17.
Nope.
Second is a 19.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
Nice.
Last is a 13. That's 3 misses. Well done.
Yep, I'm just dancing out of the way.
Well, Dancing Child,
But
you're up
no.
next. What you doing?
I mean, it didn't work the first time, but maybe it'll work the second time. Dazzling Diversion again. What was that again? I gotta do Deception, you said?
You gotta do a deception check against his perception DC.
Okay. 13.
13, unfortunately, is not enough.
Of course not. Okay,
You're aiming for a 16, in case you're curious.
well, I mean, then next time I'll just roll a 16.
Just do that then. Come on.
17
Easy.
to hit him with my pistuses.
Okay, so they're dazzled for 1 minute. I just had to check on that.
Oh yeah, very good stuff.
A 17 is not going to hit.
Would a 23 though?
Yes, a 23 does hit.
Give him 6 hurts.
6 points of damage. Yeah, after one whiff, you clobber him right underneath his chin. His head goes back. And he kind of stumbles a little bit. Then he rights himself. He grabs his jaw and kind of wiggles it back and forth, and then just gives you this big toothy grin.
Ooh, he came to
I'm gonna-
play.
I'm gonna smile back and kind of, do one of those little cutesy waves to him.
Absolutely. Let's see here. Okay. Next up, we've got the ruffian that's next to the orc. These are both orcs. He is also taking some swings at you, Malachi, or Maiko, sorry.
Can't even remember our
Actually, you know
name.
what? I got a better idea.
First, you can't remember what game this is. Now you can't remember our name.
Oh, shush. So they are making their first strike against you. Melee strike with one hand free if the strike is. Okay, yeah, he's making a staggering strike against you. So he has to make a strike attack. Let's see if this hits.
Nope.
16 is not going to hit. Okay. Looks like it. Honestly, it just looks like you can do this each. Yeah, it just costs an action. So let's try again. Is it 24 hit?
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm not that
Okay.
good.
So let's see. Here's the effect. The ruffian makes a melee strike while keeping one hand
wait,
free.
hold on a second.
Huh.
Let me see something. Where is it? No, Is my nimble dodge already put into my AC?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
Okay. So let's see. If the strike hits, the target is off guard until the start of the ruffian's next turn. So you are now off guard. Okay. Guess it gets to make one more attack against you. Oof.
Yeah, no, that
critical
does not.
miss.
That definitely doesn't hit.
No, that does not. Okay. That is it for that guy's turn, but you are still off guard until the beginning of his next turn, which means you make a -2 circumstance bonus to penalty to AC. What's up?
Does this do anything for me on this?
You turn the tables on a foe who fumbles. Yeah, you can make an opportune riposte.
So what is that just like I get to turn around and hit him? Is that what that means? I don't know what that means.
You either
you
make
click
a
the button
melee
in the
strike
thing.
against the targeting foe or attempt to disarm if they're using a weapon, but they're not. So you can just make a melee strike against them.
Boom. Does 19 hit him?
19 just hits.
3 hurts to him.
Yeah, like he swings at you and misses so badly, he left himself open and just you just come in with a quick jab that catches him on the side of his jaw. Malachi, you're up next.
All right. This guy right next to me. This guy right next to me is drunk. I think just for the fun, because I don't just want to hit people. I think I'm gonna try to grapple him. I'm gonna try to leap at him and grab him. So I have a -1.
This ought to be good.
So we're gonna.
This will be great. This is gonna go perfect.
Thank you. I just like to keep things interesting, you know. That's a 0.
Hero point.
No, you could use my coin. I'm enjoying this. I want to see you succeed in something.
It's gonna be bad too, though. Like the thing is,
Yeah,
so
but it can't be worse.
If I keep my crit fail, what happens is I jump at him, and then he is able to grapple me instead. So, which is kind of funny. But if you want me to use the coin, I'll use it.
Yeah, Draven's overcoming me and not wanting that outcome, so please re-roll.
Okay.
Okay, you're burning through that
Listen,
random Rhapsody
if
coin.
my next one is also a failure, though, can we use the crit fail for because of how
Yes.
interesting?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh God.
That's a 5.
That is a 5. That is a failure. So you go leaping towards them, and they just sidestep you,
reverse,
grab
like,
you by
grabs
the arm, twist you around, and's got you in a big old headlock. You are grappled.
When he grabs me out of the air, I go "Meow," like a classic cat noise from a movie, from like an old Western movie when somebody throws a bottle.
I like it.
I've been grappled.
You have been grappled.
Thank
You're
you for the
currently
coin, though.
held in
I wish
place
it
by
had
another
made-
creature.
I wish I had made a difference.
Yeah, so you are currently off guard and immobilized.
All right. So that was my first attack. So I want to try to break free, right? I start squirming. Is it also athletics, or is it?
Escape is your choice of athletics, acrobatics, or
Okay.
an unarmed attack.
There you go.
I'm going for acrobatics, absolutely.
It does take multiple attack penalty.
All right. So, what is that? -5?
Yes.
Okay. Because then I could just put that in there. -5. Oh my god, what are my rolls?
No.
Oh my.
I'm just going, I'm like flailing like a toddler. Just absolutely kicking.
Hold on. I need to look up what happens when you crit fail.
On
You
my
don't
break
get free, and you can't attempt to escape again until your next turn.
There you go.
Alright, I squirm a little bit, and then I start coughing because I've been smoking too much.
And like he just tightens his grip around your neck with his arm.
I'm like, I got bad lungs. Don't do that. I got bad lungs.
It's the same energy as, no, guys, don't tackle me. Don't no. Don't.
Please, no. Oh, no. Don't
like-
do that.
And it's funny because this guy's like drunk as hell, so he's probably like stumbling, but just has a hold on me. I'll kill you
He's
for
just
this.
covered in coal dust and just grimy and like sweaty from a long day in the mines.
Okay, so
Wait, you're gonna turn him on even more. Jeez.
okay, so I can't attempt to escape again.
No, you cannot.
I'm trying to think about what I should do as my last one. What do you even do in this scenario?
Smooch him.
Pull a gun
Try to smoke a cigarette.
Literally suffocating, tries to light a
Yeah,
cigarette.
you're literally being
How
choked and
about-
held down by a big
Here's
old burly
what-
dude.
Hold on. Why did you say it like that? Everything is reframed in Malachi's mind all of a sudden, and then he turns real sweet. And I want to be like, all right, listen. Uncle, you showed me you're stronger. I don't even know why I tried, honestly. You see how skinny I am. So why don't we just like, your friend left, I got beat. Let's just call it even. So I want to get some diplomacy in there.
Are we calling this a diplomacy check? Okay.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah. I mean, I can lie to him if you want.
No, it's really a diplomacy check.
All right. 10. I flick my tail back and forth.
Yeah, and you just hear him like huskily chuckle in a kind of lewd sort of way in your ear as he's holding you
In a
tightly.
lewd way.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I get tingles. I'm really confused right now. I'm really confused. All right, that's the end of my turn.
It's the end of your turn. Next up, we have this one dude who is dazzled and drunk and on the ground. He's going to have to use his first action to just stand the fuck up. God, that sucks. While lying on the ground, you're off guard, blah, blah, blah. Standing up ends the prone condition. Yeah, you can either use the actions crawl or stand, so he's going to stand. He gets up. He's still blind. He's got to make a perception check with a -4 to figure out whether or not he can figure out where everybody is. That's not great for him. Okay, here we go. Has no clue where the hell he's going. I'm gonna roll a D8.
Oh, please let him accidentally start wailing on his friend. That'd be hilarious.
He's gonna wander this way and start following the wall. He stumbles and trips over somebody, knocking them over. And a table nearby starts yelling at him as he stumbles onto the ground. That's his turn. Next off, we got the miner who is holding Malachi. He's got you by the neck. He is... God, I'm trying to remember how you choke somebody out.
He's having fun.
Okay, you make an unarmed strike against a creature you have grabbed or restrained. On a success, you gain a circumstance bonus to damage equal to the number of weapon damage dice, and the target can barely escape. Well, this is just... That's a... Oh, that's a feat. Yeah, you can't really...
Yeah, if I remember right, your main options are just making your unarmed attack.
Yeah, because that's a feat. I can't have him just do that automatically. So yeah, we'll just go with attacks against Malachi. He does get advantage for these because, he's holding you. Or not advantage, but he gets like a circumstance bonus to it.
Be gentle.
Let's see if it actually rolled right.
Crit miss.
Yeah, that was a crit miss.
Merry Christmas.
Like you're squirming and wiggling and he's trying to hit you, but he can't. Second attack. It's a 15 that misses. And a 9 also misses. So he's like struggling, trying to hold you and pummel you, but he
I'm a
can't.
feisty customer.
Yeah, you are. It's his turn. Aeden, you're next.
I'm going to use an action to step. And I'm going to go, hey Malachi. Peekaboo. And I'm going to amp my imaginary weapon, and as my hands come out for peekaboo, like my honey hands are going to go out farther and hit the 2 guys on the side of me.
Oh my god.
Peekaboo.
Yeah, that's really great for you, Aiden. You want to do something about this? Oh no.
Oh no! Can I hero point?
Sure.
Yeah.
Go for it. Hero point it. Why not?
The +10, of course.
17
There we go.
to one,
That's
and then a 25 to the other.
So the first one. Who are you hitting?
I'm hitting that guy and that guy.
Oh, I see. Okay, you are hitting the guy. I thought you meant in a line from you.
Okay, so the first one guy was a 17. That's a miss.
Yep.
The second guy is a 25. That's a hit.
Nope, I almost rolled attack instead of damage. 9 damage.
9 points of damage to the orc. He looks pretty banged up now. He's been hit several times. His face is kind of bloody, and he's got a little bit of a bruise forming underneath his eye.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
That guy's leaving.
Yeah, next off is the guy he just said, fuck it, I'm done. So he's just gonna leave. Oops. He goes stumbling around people. He's going to use his 3 moves to just leave the tavern. He's done.
That's the only smart guy in this whole fight.
That's it for that guy. Next off is the Drow. He is going to move in to the guy that is being held, or sorry, I'm going to say that one more time. He's going to move towards Malachi, who's being held by that one miner. Right there. That's where he's supposed to go. And is going to be taking his 2 swings at you. Swinging at Malachi. Let's see here. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Okay, he did have to look for Malachi first, but he is able to see Malachi with a 19. So that is going to be a 27 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
That's 4 points of damage to you, Malachi.
It's the first damage I've taken.
Congratulations. Second
Oof.
swing. But that's going to be an 8. That is a miss.
Nope.
Okay. At the top of the turn order with the orc, he's holding his face now. His head is pounding from being slapped by Aeden's weird magic. Fuck this magic shit. You idiots don't fight fair. He's gonna throw the mug down.
No.
He's gonna escalate.
Did she hit him with? I thought it was.
Yeah, no.
Imaginary weapon.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's going to be moving and leave the bar.
Couldn't reach him. It was the ruffian and the miner that I hit.
Oh, it was the miner you hit? Then I did that
Yeah.
wrong. Sorry.
Never mind, I'm back.
Well, never mind. He's back. Sorry,
He's
I
right.
misunderstood. Let me undo that. Do that to
Sorry,
that
Maiko.
guy. No worries.
Oh, it's alright.
Maiko's gonna take those hits.
Okay, I fixed it on there. So it is the orc's veteran's turn. Yeah, he's swinging at you, Maiko. 21 to hit.
It just hits.
Next up. Oh, critical hit for a 23.
No.
Wrong.
14 points of damage.
So I have that one thing here that if it's a critical hit, I actually take half damage.
Nice.
It's a
Oh,
real
yeah? What's
thing.
that?
It's total. It's called half critical damage. It's a totally real. It's a totally real.
Okay,
thing.
cool. So this next attack is going to get a plus 10 on it for the absolute cheese. You just kept trying to swing at me here. That's a 16. That is a miss. Maiko, it's your turn.
Should I try to dazzle him again?
I want to see it succeed once.
I know, me too. What hell? Why the hell not? I'm doing it. That was a deception.
Come on, 16.
Third
Yay!
time charm, baby. 23.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
that is gonna work. So what does that do for you?
It dazzles him, I believe. Hold on. Put it back up there for you. Yeah, he's dazzled until the end of my next turn.
Nice.
Nice.
And then I'm free to hit him. It's not gonna knock him out of it, right?
Nope.
You
Until
can hit him
the
all
end.
you want.
Oh, it says
Also
dazzled
normal
until the
hit, so
end
he's
of your
off something.
turn.
Yeah, the end of.
End of your current turn.
Oh,
It's
why did I
only
think
next
of...
turn if you crit.
Yes.
Mm.
So it is just
Oh,
until
okay.
the end of
They're
your
off
turn.
guard.
Oh well, I mean, you know. So 27. Does that hit him?
Yes, that hits.
Is it regular hit or is that critical?
With off guard?
Maybe.
Figure that out. Hold on.
I mean, I'm just going by the fact that's 27.
That's a big number.
It's a real big number. Very large. It feels like it's critically large.
Okay, with the off guard, that is a crit.
Nice.
10 hurts for him.
10 points of damage. He looks very wounded right now. Like I said, you get a couple really good hits to the head. One eye's kind of puffy and closed. He's not looking great.
Okay, I'm gonna just, give him another little love tap. Does 14 do anything?
14 does not.
Okay.
Okay,
That'd be
that's he. You take a second swing. You miss. He shakes his head and is able to get rid of the dazzle.
I'm gonna smile at him again and kind of, that cute little wave.
Okay. He just kind of scowls at you a little bit. That ruffian sees his buddy taking some big hits. He is going to do the same thing to you. He's going to attempt to make a snagging strike at you. Oh, wait a minute. No, this is the... Yeah, he is not. Never mind. Ignore me. That's 20 to hit.
Nope.
Wow. Gonna swing again. 23.
Unfortunately.
This one is just a regular hit. That is wrong. Damn. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. One more swing at you. That's a 3. That is a miss. Yeah, go for it.
I'm assuming a 19 hits.
A 19 just hits.
3 damage to him.
3 points of damage to the ruffian. Okay. Malachi, you're up. You are currently in a chokehold, held by this human miner. He's got you pressed against him. His arm is around your throat, squeezing, attempting to choke you off a little bit. What are you doing?
I'm gonna pull some crazy acrobatics and get loose.
Let's see if he can.
It's a 16.
That's against his athletics. DC. A 16 is just enough.
Yeah.
Beat it.
I want to get loose. So this table is currently up. Oh man. Debating if okay. I think I'm going to. I want to retaliate. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to attempt to retaliate. Let's hit it with the unarmed strike. So 19.
19 is going to hit.
I can only roll one. It's like literally, I can only roll one. And then I know that they're gonna try to get me, but I would like to leap over the table so I can be to the other side of it.
Okay, yeah, that is going to give him an attack of opportunity.
Do they actually have reactive strike?
Yeah, this guy actually does.
Neat.
It's an 18.
18 does not hit me.
Nice. You leap over the table as he takes a big old haymaker swing. You just kind of do this cat's roll and land on the other side.
Nice. So yeah, I jump over and then I want to turn around and be like, "All right, that was a good one, but now we're on solid ground. We're on equal footing. So we'll see what happens here." But yeah, I'm standing there because like I don't have time to hide. So
that is fair. This dude here is still dazzled, and is knocked prone, tripping over somebody else. He's going to have to use his first action to climb up, but he is blind and really can't do anything because he's blind for like a full minute, which is 10 rounds. So, yeah, he's got some time here. Let's roll to see where he's going. He goes wandering this direction. Hits another wall and just lands and is like just held up against it. Yeah, that's just absurd. Next up, we've got that miner that you just managed to squirm away from, Malachi. He's chasing after you very drunkenly.
yes.
He's going to take 2 swings. That's a 7.
Close.
That's a 16.
Nope. Never ever. Malachi laughs.
Love it. Aeden, you're up.
Okay, who we still got? 2. I don't want to use another amp. Okay. The ruffian right next to me. Aeden is gonna start singing the Barney "I Love You" song, and her honey hands are just gonna wrap around him. I'm gonna cast imaginary weapon again.
Okay.
It's just.
They just kind of like squeeze around him.
Oh.
What do you think?
Oh my god.
The only
God,
person
yeah.
using lethal damage this fight.
Yeah. I'm just having fun, okay?
Aiden doesn't know what she's doing. She's having fun. She's drunk. 8 damage.
8 points of damage.
And then I'm also going to use my last action to cast a shield on myself.
Yeah, that hit just cleans that guy's clock. He looks over at you, scowls.
What? I love you.
Come on.
You're my best friend.
We got a dazzled drow here, trying to hit Maiko and not doing a great job of it. Let's see whether or not they can actually hit her. Was able to see you through the dazzle, and that is a critical hit.
My God, not like this.
10 points of damage to you, Maiko.
Ouch. Maiko's
getting
great.
See, me and this guy are keeping it civil. You know, we're just choking each other and stuff.
Yeah, you're just choking each other and shit. Second swing. 14 misses. Final swing.
Now, this opportune riposte is it just when they miss, or is it like a bad miss that I can only use it on?
Let's take a look here.
It's crit fails.
Yeah, it's just a crit fail.
Okay, because on my end it only says that I turn the tables on foes who fumble.
But if you click on Opportune Riposte, the trigger is a foe within your reach critically fails a strike against you.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
So if anyone within your range makes a crit fail, you can use that.
Towards me, though, it's only a strike against me.
Well, it just says you take
Yeah,
a foe within your reach critically fails a strike against you. So yeah, it has to be against you.
Yeah. Okay.
Those were its 3 attacks. It missed the other 2 times. Now, at the end of this round, you see the bartender go running, calling out, "This is getting out of hand! Someone call the guards! Get the guards in here!"
Yeah. Come on.
You are gonna see a couple of the patrons near the end of the tavern go running off towards the door and make their way through the door. Okay. We're at the top of round 4. First off is the orc veteran who got really hurt by Maiko. He is not looking great at all. He's going to kind of mutter to himself, "Fuck all this. I'm out of here."
Ain't going back to prison. Runs away.
He is going to be stepping away now. Maiko, that does provide an attack of opportunity for you if you want to take one.
Nah, I'm kind of wobbling. I'm gonna let him go.
Fair enough. You also have Ashley N in chat redeeming a hero point to bring you back up to 4. Make sure you thank Ash.
Thank you, Ash.
Thank you, Ash. See you on Wednesday.
Yeah, he is leaving the tavern.
Bye.
Maiko, you're next.
I guess I'll look at the ruffian and be like, "We still doing this, or do you wanna follow your friend there?" And then, is there like a hold action kind of thing in this?
Oh, it's been a minute since I remember the rules for this. I know there's a way to do it. I think it like takes you to the bottom of turn order.
To ready an action.
It's There's ready and there's delay, which do different things.
So ready says it's 2 actions. You prepare to use an action that will occur outside your turn. Choose a single action or free action and designate a trigger. Your turn then ends.
Yeah. And then delay is just you move back to the end of turn order, and if you don't go, then...
Delay is you get taken out of the turn order, and as a free action when someone's turn ends, you can choose to then take your turn after them. And that you move to there permanently.
There you go. Thank you.
Okay. So then it sounds like ready action would be what I would want to do, right? Because I'm just like, I want to give him a chance to respond before I just go and take a swing. I'm giving him an out.
So are you wanting to ready or to delay?
Well, whichever will allow me to hit him if he's gonna hit me. If he's gonna go and
I mean, so ready means that you prepare an action to happen. Delay means you're just waiting until somebody else goes.
Then I guess I'm gonna wait till after he goes to see what he's gonna do.
Okay, so you're going to delay your turn.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm asking, are we still doing this, or do you want to go follow your buddy?
Okay.
And I'm gonna let him go if he wants to go.
Well, let's see what this guy does. I'm going to make him roll an intelligence check. He's drunk. So this is going to give him a -2 circumstance bonus to this roll. If he can roll above a 10, I think he's going to walk away. Okay, then.
Oh, no.
Of course.
See, that's where he should use a villain point to try to be smarter.
Why would I want him to be smarter?
Because it'd be funny.
Instead, he is looking for a fight, so he's going swinging. Right at you, Maiko. You know what? I haven't used a villain point in a long time. I feel like I just want to re-roll that. Yeah, there we go. That's going to hit. 10 points of damage to you, Maiko.
Ouch. Low-key Maiko was hoping he'd walk out.
Yeah, you're taking big damage.
You still up, Maiko?
Yeah.
Okay. Second swing at you. 14.
No.
Last swing.
Nope.
A good solid strike to the side of your head has sent you stepping backwards, and he followed up with 2 more punches, but he was not able to connect. So technically that's his turn. Are you wanting to use your turn now?
Damn right I am.
Fuck him up.
23
Yeah, 23 hits.
critically.
No.
6 damage.
6 points of damage.
13.
Misses.
15.
Misses.
Well, at least I hit him once.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's it for your turn, Maiko. Malachi, you're up next.
Alright, I want to look at this guy, and I want to be like... I gotta be honest, now that we started fighting, I kind of got a taste for it. That being said, I ain't going to no foreign prison. So, you seem like a gentleman who likes a good scrap. Wait, what say we take this outside, somewhere we won't be bothered, and we go one-on-one?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Okay. I do want to fight this guy. I want to wrestle with him in the alleyway. That's only an 11. I use a hero point. It's not gonna be better though. That's why I
Okay,
don't
use a hero point.
16. It is better.
I'm going to say the 16 is enough. That beats his will DC.
Seems like a guy who likes to fight.
You know what?
I like.
Yeah, I like the cut of your jib. Let's take this outside.
Yeah.
Fuck that bartender.
Yeah, fuck you, bartender.
He flicks off the bartender, and we're going to say that for the sake of brevity, the two of you use your actions to get out of the bar.
Yeah, I want to tell him, I want to introduce myself. As we're walking out, we walk out side by side, I want to shake his hand and say, I'm Malachi.
Hold on, dwarf name generator.
Dwarf. Malachi's going to come back with like a bloody nose and a black eye.
Yeah, my name is Jarek Steelhorn.
Wow, that's a really interesting name, you know?
Isn't it just? So the two of you have made it outside of the bar, and you're going to continue this on the street. So I'm going to skip both of your turns.
Somewhere where the guards are not just going to stumble upon our brawl. You know, we need a place we can fight uninterrupted.
Sure, why not? So the two of you are using a turn to go that way. Why not?
Yeah, we go to alley. Just wrestling.
Why the fuck not? So I'm gonna move the two of you back to the end of turn order.
Malachi, you better not get killed in there. Not Malachi, Maiko. That's me.
We're skipping the Malachi and the minor at the bottom of this. So that would mean the next up is that gnome that is still blinded for the next 6 turns?
It's so crazy.
Yeah,
Too OP.
I don't see really a way to get rid of the blinded. Yeah, I'm just going to say he's kind of wandering about and stumbles his way out of the door. That way I don't have to deal with his ass anymore. Aeden, the bar fighters are dwindling down. Malachi has walked off with one of them. There's still 2 of them left, sucker punching poor Maiko. So what are you doing?
Please help.
I'm gonna look at the ruffian that I just tried to squeeze to death.
Uh-huh.
What, you don't want to be my best friend? Fine. Way, and I'm gonna use my wings to use my entity's strike for an unarmed attack against him.
Aiden's going crazy.
It's only a 12.
Yeah, unfortunately, a 12 is going to miss.
Let's do it again. Why did it? There we go. 15 is probably also gonna miss.
15 does miss. Yeah, your audio is kind of low for me as well, Dyto.
Can you hear me better now?
Same.
Nope.
It was maybe worse that time, actually.
TBH.
LOL.
It might have been worse.
Can you guys hear
That
me?
one's
About the same.
No. It's like maybe your mic maybe got disconnected and it's
the baby was playing with metal.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna miss if I try and hit him again.
Or will you?
You could get a crit.
Okay. I mean, this is Aeden.
Anything's possible.
It's a
It's an oof.
It's a
I'm
miss.
just like fluttering my wings around him.
Yeah, just fluttering about like poo, 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 but it's fucking Tinkerbell trying to hit Captain Hook. It ain't really doing anything. And that horrible bastard, Scruffy Wanderer, just redeemed a villain point just to bring us up to 4.
We gotta stay
Hey,
at 4.
that's not fair.
We just always try to stay even.
Yep, pretty much. That's it for Aeden's turn. Next up, we got the Drow Warrior. He is still dazzled. When did that dazzle end, anyway? Is it a minute for all of it?
Might be a minute.
It's for an amount of time.
I find the spell. Yeah, it is all dazzled for 1 minute. Okay. Anyway, can't see very well, but can sort of see Maiko, or at least enough to attempt this. That's an 18 to hit. That misses. Total failure. Maiko is concealed and so he can't see them. Just totally missing. Whiffing each time. Cannot see you at all, Maiko, through the dazzled eyes.
And I'm gonna use my opportune riposte thing.
You can do that with that critical miss.
24, I'm assuming hits.
Oh yeah, that hits.
5 points.
First time this drow has been hit, but you give him a good backhand that sends him kind of stumbling a little bit. Okay, that is the end of that round. We are on round 5 right now. Kikiro and Draven, you're just kind of still in the alleyway, like cleaning each other off with your magic. Sorry, we haven't had a whole lot of time to get to you two today. But what are your thoughts, like, as you're cleaning yourselves up? You have any lasting thoughts?
I'm so ready to steal something from the Conclave.
I shouldn't be excited, but it is kind of fun. I haven't done something like this since I was a kid, so.
I haven't done a huge heist crime.
I haven't done a crime in so long. It's been like at least 12 hours.
I'm pretty sure we did several crimes on the way to where we're at.
Well, it's all a matter of perspective. Outside world sees it as a crime. Draven sees it as, no, this needed to happen. It's fine.
This ruffian at the top of turn order, he is not at all thrilled about Aeden just clobbering him with the magic and all that. They're turning their attention at you, Aeden.
Sorry, but thank God.
17, I believe, misses. 18 hits. That's 10 points of damage to you, Aeden.
Good.
No.
Everybody's getting arrested in here.
I've got shield block.
Oh, that's right. You do have
shield.
the shield on. So that
I
should
guess I'm
reduce some of your
looking
damage, right?
Yeah, I'm just looking to see what it is, how much it is.
Okay. The shield has a
Yeah,
hardness of
that's
5.
I take 5.
So that's only going to take 5 points of damage instead of 10. It is getting one more strike against you, but the 17 is going to miss again. Maiko, you're up.
That also gives me a plus 1 AC. So my
Nice.
AC is actually 18 makes it.
Okay.
Okay. Why is it saying I'm off guard?
Shouldn't.
I don't know.
You might have forgotten to remove it from the
Yeah.
setting earlier.
Yeah, I bet that's what it was. You're good.
Okay. Well, what I am going to do is I'm going to step on... Oh, wait, why can't I... Yeah, I'm going to step right over there. Away from that guy. I just feel like that's, smart move.
Okay, let me see if this guy has...
Step doesn't trigger anyway.
No, that's right. Step does not trigger it. And yeah, you're good either way. You're good.
Okay, so that was a movement, yes?
Yeah, a step is a movement.
Okay. So
It's just a
then-
5 feet movement.
Then I am going to hit this guy in front of me. Is there flanking in this?
Yeah, that would give you a +1 circumstance bonus.
Target's off guard.
Oh, target's off guard. Sorry, that's a +2 circumstance bonus.
How do I do this?
It's -2 to their AC.
Same thing. I could just put it on him for you.
Oh,
There you go.
okay. Oh, it's only 13.
Yeah, 13 is not going to hit.
I'm going to try it again. That doesn't hit.
Maiko gonna get knocked. No.
This guy should not be.
Wait, where did he go? Oh, okay.
Sorry, I accidentally hit the concealed button by mistake. You're good.
Okay, well, I did not hit him.
You did not.
I tried.
Good effort.
Good effort. Aeden, you're up next.
I'm not gonna be able to take my turn at the moment. I'm just gonna smack someone with my wings.
Okay, you want me to swing for you?
Yes, please.
You got it. And you said you're using your unarmed strike?
Yeah.
Your first attack is a 24. That is going to hit. Doing 3 points of damage to that guy. I'll go ahead and roll for you the rest. Critical miss with an 8. That is a failure. And another critical miss for a 4.
Wow.
1 hit, 2 misses. This guy is now looking pretty jacked up. He is looking bruised and bloodied. Next up, we got the Drow Warrior. He is going to use a stride to move up. To attempt to hit Aeden. Makes Aeden off guard. Strikes against Aeden. Unable to see you with concealed. Because they are dazzled. That's a failure, so they're unable to see you. And so that would be a miss, I believe. Let's see. What happens when you're concealed?
just completely fails to target.
That's what I thought. So that is a failure of a swing. He could not see you. Attempts to again. 15 misses.
Sees you, and yet he misses.
Yep, couldn't see you for that one. Missed completely. Tries to swing 2 more times.
Attacks.
Oh, you're right. You're right. That last one would. Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyway. But yes, you are right. You'd only been able to swing twice. That's it for his turn. Let's go over to Malachi and this dude that you are currently fighting.
Excellent.
You are up first in this attack order.
All right. All right. Yeah, we go out there. We kind of square up, and I'm just gonna try to punch him. 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Is that a crit?
It's not a crit. Oh, wait a minute.
Okay.
Hold on.
Ooh.
Yes, that is a crit. His AC is exactly 14.
Nice. I'm trying to knock him out. 2. I literally only roll ones on the D4. Literally only. This entire time.
God.
What the hell?
Yeah, I hit him. I hit him, and then I go, maybe I should stop pulling my punches for you. Just to be a little flirtatious. I'm gonna try to punch him again. 17.
17 hits.
Finally!
Hey, a 3.
Hey, you... Congratulations.
It. And then a misses on that one.
That is a miss. He is looking pretty battered, though. So there's that.
He's stumbling around.
Yep. Next is going to be his turn. He is targeting you, Malachi. Let's see how this goes. First is a 7, failure. Second is 11, failure. Third is a -1, failure. He's trying hard to hit you, but he's just like kinda...
That drink is getting to you, huh?
Yeah. For
That's
sure.
funny.
That's it for their turn. Let's get back to the ruffian.
Dude, we can end it. We can just walk away.
Let's see how tough this guy is looking.
Like the cops are coming.
Oh, they are. We'll get to that. Don't worry. Intelligence check. Circumstance -1. Fine. I'm done. You win. And he just kind of stumbles back and sits down on a stool.
Fall asleep instantly.
His head hits the table, and you just hear a snore. Maiko, you're up.
Oh, Aeden's gonna hate me. I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna walk over here. I'm just gonna pick up Aeden.
Pick up Aiden's leash.
Pick up Aeden's leash. And I'm just gonna start walking out the door. I'm just gonna grab Aeden. I'm just gonna start walking out the door.
Oh my God.
This guy cannot make an attack of opportunity. That's a shame.
Aeden, I imagine that Aeden is like the small fairy version of like a chihuahua.
Just going row, 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 row.
Yeah.
Like
Just like clawing at the guy being pulled by this leash.
Yeah.
That's funny.
As I leave, I'm gonna just like throw 2 gold coins on just the nearest table as we're walking out, just to cover, hopefully to cover at least some of the damage.
Sorry, bartender.
Okay.
Sorry for the trouble.
Yeah, you go dragging Aeden away, who's just snarling and swiping with her hands at this guy. This drow just looks at the two of you walking away, looks at his buddy. Fuck it, whatever. And goes smacking the guy in the upside the head, trying to rouse him. And weirdly enough, because it's 8:55 and we were kind of running a half session, I think that's where we're going to end things for this evening.
Yes. Yes. That's funny.
That was an interesting one. A big bar fight. Draven and Kikiro. You finally managed to clean yourselves up.
Mm-hmm.
You're heading into the tavern, the Flying Crane, planning on getting a bed for the night.
Yeah.
Is that correct?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Final thoughts as you're making your way into the tavern.
Oh, we are definitely going to be talking strategy on how to break in. I think Draven's been so excited that he's still envisioning it's just Kikiro and him that have to do it. So
Yeah.
Wow, not even thinking
We
about
have
it.
been big dumb oafs all night.
oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's...
Just
Maiko.
himboing our way through.
Malachi, I forgot. You're still kind of technically in combat with this guy. You're the one who would have gone first, so let's see if you can clean this guy's clock.
Okay, I want to try to make a bet with him. All right, because he was kind of being sexy earlier. So I want to be like, I want to be like, is he hot? Is he hot though? Can he back it up? I don't know. I guess.
Let's
Roll for
see.
hotness.
Malachi's kind of drunk, so maybe it doesn't matter how hot he is.
You rolled a 9 charisma.
So he's average. He's hot if you've had a few.
Sure.
Switch Malachi's had a few. So I want to be like, all right, listen. I kind of got a vibe earlier. I'm thinking if I kick your ass here, maybe we get some drinks as friends. See where it goes.
Give me what would be a good flirtatious roll?
Very charming.
Yeah,
but I don't have good diplomacy. Can I just lie to him?
Just give me a straight charisma check.
Okay, I'll take it. Where do I find just straight charisma? What would that be under?
You can just click the word charisma and it should roll.
Oh, I see. Okay, on my main.
Yeah.
It's the same as the diplomacy. But that's okay. I'll just roll it. Oh, I got 22. How's that?
Let's see how good of a swing you can take.
All right, here goes. 24.
Yeah,
That's a crit, right?
That is a crit.
Oh man, if I knock him out, I can't go on a date with him. That's an 8 max damage.
Of course, now you do max damage.
Yeah. Did I clean his clock?
You do clean his clock. He had how much did he have? He had 5 hit points left.
Malachi's so excited at the prospect of like getting down with this guy that I punch him way harder than I mean
You just like uppercut him. He goes flying back. His head hits the cobblestone of the street, and he just is knocked unconscious.
I go, God damn it! And then I feel like I wait there for like a second, and then I like look at him a little closer, and then I'm like, I just turn and I start walking away.
Yeah, and
I catch up with my friends.
You see Maiko and Aeden, Maiko dragging Aeden away from the bar. You go hurrying up to meet them as the guard starts running into the bar.
So yeah, I go up to them, the victor, but I look like really pouty, like I lost. But then when they ask, I go, "Yeah, I won." Like very, very upset.
All right, let's get out of here.
Yep.
Let's.
All right, fine.
You three walk away from the bar as Draven and Kikiro make their way into theirs, and we will pick things up from there here in 2 weeks. That was interesting.
So stupid.
I'm so glad we're all
Character
keeping such a low
development.
profile here.
Everyone take an extra 50 experience points for this.
Yes.
This was absurd. Well, thank you to everyone who watched this evening. We very much appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us. I don't know what happened today, but what the hell. Come back in 2 weeks. Our heroes, half of them are leaving a bar. The other half are staying the night at a bar. But there's a lot more insanity to come as our heroes attempt to deal with the current threat of Zormunder and whatever the hell the Nomengrad royalty are currently doing. Should be a lot of fun. Well, anyway, we always go around our table and have everybody tell us who they are and where we can find them on the internet. And Draven, you did the recap. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm John. I play Draven. Got to have a few little quips tonight. It was a blast. Listen, sometimes you just want a chill night of enjoyment, and I fully got that. It was fantastic. But you can find me here every other Monday and Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, I am in the Magic Knights campaign where I play Salem. Like Matt said, we are currently in a pretty big combat. Things are wrapping up, though. Let's see what happens. But you can find me on Blue Sky at jport.bluesky.social as well. And I have nothing to plug. I'm just happy to be here.
We're always happy to have you, buddy. Let's go to Aeden. You're next.
Hello, I've been Aeden. I started this bar fight, and I'm kind of proud of myself. I'll be back Thursday in Tyranny of Dragons, and then next Wednesday for Curse of Strahd, and then back here the Monday after that.
Yep.
Causing even more shenanigans in all 3 games.
Always true.
But in Tyranny of Dragons, I won't start a bar fight. I'm usually cleaning up the party members that are.
I mean, hey, goals.
Very true.
Okay, Kikiro, you're next.
Right on. Delioth. I'm here playing Kikiro on every other Monday. Had a great time this evening with getting those few little mentions in. I don't think I have anything to plug right now either.
Fair enough. Malachi, you're next.
Hi everyone, I'm Brie. I'm here every other Monday playing Malachi Sykes, your favorite gunslinger. You can also find me on Instagram at Pink Chic Geek Art. And I will plug Last of Us Season 2. It's coming out. It's good stuff. Peep it.
Haven't seen the second season yet, but I will definitely catch up soon.
It's very good. 2 episodes out, I think.
Nice. Maiko, you're next.
Hi, I'm Brandie. I played Maiko tonight. And I also play Veed every other Wednesday, the opposite Wednesday on the Curse of Strahd campaign. Almost forgot what was there for a second. Otherwise, I'm on the socials as at RiverDragon82. That's River with a Y. And I'm going to plug Knowing When to Quit, which is at about 5 HP left, which is where I'm at right now. So
I love it.
That is amazing. Heck yeah. Well, as always, I am Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and game master here on the Random Rhapsody Network. You can always find me right here every Monday and Wednesday running crazy games for crazy people and always having a blast doing it. It's so much fun. My socials are at Scruffy Wanderer. If it's a social and it exists, I'm on it under that name, so go hang out with me there. Or just come hang out with us here on Random Rhapsody. We got a lot of content every week. We're going to be adding more content as we keep going. So just stay tuned and hang out with us and have a blast. And so, on behalf of everyone here in the Æther-Tech crew and everyone with Random Rhapsody, I just want to say, Thank you, folks. It's been a delight. So long. Good luck. And until next time, don't forget to fight the machine. And good night, everybody.
Good night.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.
Pew, pew, pew.